Hello and welcome back to Lantanek Daddelt. Today again Payday 2 is the game we are playing, and look at that nice fella over there. Look at him. Look at his face. Yeah, that's ye old Hoxton. Woohoo! We got him back. And I'm not only going to show you the old Hoxton breakout heist, no! I'm also going to show you a new build I've discovered by using the new fugitive skill tree and combining it with the rogue perk deck. Let's hop right in with the perk deck and skill tree. I'm using the rogue skill tree and going to put some XP into here. You see, I've already unlocked 4 skill trees, and I'm using the rogue skill tree, which gives me immense amounts of dodge. 10%, another 10%, another 10%, in total 30%. Which is really nice. Also gives you some interesting things like this killer instinct. 25% to pierce enemy armor, really good against 10 guys. And 80% faster swapping time, which is really nice. With this skill tree you have to swap weapons a lot. Then you get elusive, which makes you 15% less likely to be targeted, and other stuff that other skill trees also get, like helmet popping, walk-in closet, bleeding in, and fast and furious. Well, let's look at the build. Well, you see at first, hey, you still have your good old Enforcer build. Yes, I have. With my Transporter aced, Underdog aced, Diehard aced, Shotgun Impact aced, Shotgun CQB normal, Stun Resistance normal, and what is new is Tough Guy. Reduces camera shake 50% when you are damaged by enemy fire. It is quite noticeable and it makes me play a lot easier even when I'm hit. And Pumping Iron as well. Melee attacks against non-special enemies, though your regular cops, are 50% more effective, so you do 50% more damage. Of course, fully loaded ace and Overkill. Every time I kill someone with my shotgun or the over 9000 portable saw, I get a 75% damage bonus for those weapons. On the Mastermind, that's new. I usually do a build with Inspire. No Inspire here, only necessary skills to buff my team a little bit and to be a little bit more usable with team play, because this is still a co-op game. We got Endurance aced, Kepiga aced, Control Freak normal, and Spotter normal for the 50% more damage, and Control Freak to intimidate civilians by creating noise, and they stay 50% longer intimidated. Control Freak, that changed with update 7 or 8 of the Crime Fest, was up here where Kilmer is now, and it was dropped down to tier 2, which is quite handy. Everyone has Control Freak now, and it's amazing for jobs where you have to control the civilians. You just shoot up in the air and everyone gets down to the ground. On the Ghost side, you still see I have my standard skills back, with Sprinter aced, Fast Hand aced, which makes my haul ass grab bags and run fast. Also notice that Sprinter gives me 25% more dodge when I am sprinting, which is nice, but only in the aced version. Of course, Shinobi for the faster walking speed and crouch walking speed, and martial arts to knock down enemies more effectively. And now to the new skill tree, the Fugitive. The Fugitives have those mini medibags, which I go further into detail while I'm playing, and I'm using them a lot to stay alive. First of all, I got Hidden Blade Ace. Increase your melee weapon concealment by 2, which is nice, and it's quite necessary for that skill build that you go low on concealment. You see that later. And enemies make 95% less noise when they're shot or melee to death. Wait a second, you know that already. Right, it was in the Ghost tree, but in Shinobi, in the Ace version. Well, I don't know. I do not longer need to ace Shinobi to be also effective in stealth. with Hidden Blade, which is nice. Next up, we get Run and Gun. We get 10% additional movement speed, which makes me even more faster, which is amazing. And we get unhindered. We are unhindered by movement. Our movement speed is unhindered while we're using steel sights, which is also great. Now I can run as fast as I want every time, anytime. And we get Thick Skin, which increases just our steadiness by 10. Since we're not using any armor, we do not need to ace it, because we don't get any benefits from acing it. Next up is Duck and Cover. You have a 5% better chancing when dodging, when you're under fire, which is basically dodge, when we're crouching. An additional 10% when we're crouching in the aced version, which increases our dodge by 15% if we're crouching. Next up, we get Quick Fix, which just decreases our deploy time by 50%, and crew members who use my mini-mats will take 20% less damage after they used it for 10 seconds, which is nice, good for team play. And Upburst, we get 3 and 7 more additional medikits when we have this aced. So 3 plus 7 are 10, and we get by unlocking the fugitive skill tree 4, which makes 3 plus 7, 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 little mini-mats, which is awesome. You can spam them around. They're quite usable if you move around a lot and just, yeah, I need a medkit here, have one, have a cookie. Now we get to the interesting part. The interesting part is Low Blow in Sneaky Bastard. Low Blow adds something completely new to the game, which are critical hits. I don't know how the multiplier of those critical hits are, but I think I figured out how they work. Every time I am 3 points, or in my case, in the ace version, 1 point under the concealment of 35. Which means I need to be on concealment 20 to get the maximum bonus. I get a 30% bonus maximum on my critical hits. Every 3 shots I do a critical hit, in theory. And those critical hits seems to be a multiplier to your base damage. You will see it in the loadout I have soon enough. I think the multiplier is ×2 or ×2.25. I'm not sure, I'm not a data miner. Maybe someone in the comments who sees that video can give me more information about that. Well, anyways, I get a critical hit and do a lot more damage. Next up we get Sneaky Bastard. Functions almost the same as the Low Blow, but instead we get 1% dodge for every 3 points of concealment under 35, up to 10%. Or in the ace version, we get 1 point for every 1% of under 35, up to 10% to our dodge. Which means if I have 20 concealment, I get 10% extra dodge. Now let's look at my inventory and go in further detail to this, what that means. We look at our armor. I'm using the suit. The suit has a basic dodge of 10. With my rogue deck I get 30 to that dodge, which means I'm 40 dodge. 40 dodge in total. But with that extra skill, I get 10% extra dodge and have now 50 dodge. While I'm crouching, I get 15 dodge again added to my dodge, which puts up my dodge from 50 to 65. And when I'm sprinting, I get 25% dodge. So 25% dodge, and this get added to my 50% dodge, and now I suddenly have 75% dodge, which makes me almost impossible to hit, at least on Overkill. On Overkill this build is really, really good. I can't say if it's really good on on Death Wish because you get hit a lot easier. The enemies are a lot more accurate and you don't have a lot of armor. Maybe you just want to get go with the Crook skill and take the light ballistic vest if you want to be fast. I don't know yet. 75% dodge is really amazing. 65% dodge is also really amazing. So you will basically see me running around while sprinting, or walk around while being ducked to get a maximum amount of dodge. I'm not sure about this, but maybe it's just my feeling. But when you do the frog jump, which means sprint, jump, duck, sprint, jump, duck, and repeat, you maybe get both of these modifiers added. 25 plus 15 are 40. 40 plus 50 are 90% dodge. I'm not sure about this, if you can exploit it that way if you do the frog jumping. I have the feeling I get less hitted when I'm frog jumping to the next space, at least on Overkill. And I like to be mobile. Well, that's about the armor. Now, what weapons do I take? I take the Raven shotgun, and I've modified the shotgun to low concealment but with high explosive rounds. Why high explosive rounds? I figured it out that with high explosive rounds you ignore the enemy's armor and you can shoot shields with it. When you do a critical hit, it can happen that you one-shot a bulldozer. At least on Overkill, the green ones and the black ones, you can one-shot them. It doesn't work all the time, but it works, which makes this quite powerful. I use this weapon either against large crowds of enemies close together to stun them, to put them on the ground, against shields, against targets which are out of range from my judge, and against the bulldozers to stun them and get the face shields off, or to one-shot them. On the barrel, I use the short barrel for more concealment and higher damage. The shark teeth nozzle I use for higher damage. As gadget I use just the compact laser module, because I do not lose any concealment with it. And the flip-up sights for more concealment. Let's look at my secondary, which is my judge. You know my judge. I used a triple-aught buckshot for more damage. The shark teeth nozzle for more damage. The gadget, again, compact laser module, because it's below the barrel of the gun, makes aiming easier for me, and it doesn't add up to your concealment. And no sight, because you don't get a sight with without concealment loss. For my melee, I'm using the Shiv, the Nova Shank. The Nova Shank is amazing because you can spam it really fast. It's even more spammable than the good old baseball bat, or if you like it, this baseball bat, which the Lucille baseball bat is a little bit slower than this one, but this one is really fast with the stabbing speed. As equipment, I'm going to use the first aid kit, and my mask is going to be the preferred character mask or the old Hoxton Reborn mask. Well, that's it for the build, that's it for the equipment, and for my perk. Let's jump into the game. See you. Hey, I'm back. And now we're in the job overview screen, and the mission is pretty straightforward. We get absolutely no assets to buy, we just have the armored car, which is also slow but amazingly tough. And I have my 3 random guys here. I'm playing, of course, as Hoxton, and we have a Houston with us. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Well, let's start the game and hop right into it.
Houston, come here.
Well, as you see, I play as Hoxton, and I'm breaking I break myself out. A little time paradoxon there, and shift them. Yeah, first of all we have to kill 3 guards and get Hoxton here.
Drivers waiting on the street.
Now we have Heat Street basically from Payday 1, which is amazing. This heist is completely amazing, and the reward is mind-boggling high. You get a lot of cash, you get a lot of XP. You will see it in the end of the second video. Bam, bam. 2 cops down. First of all, we have to move this cop car. This police car over here. Alright. Move car. Then we signal the driver and
now let the driver know it's
continue on.
Okay, we're moving. Now keep the truck out of danger till you're clear. Gang, the cops have the city locked down. Fighting through is the only option, so we need you to go on the ground. That
with
means
this
the truck is going to stay
kit
with you.
we have a lot of ammo and 1 medkit. But I have my mini-meds, my cookies, my little tiny adorable cookies. So if anyone is injured, I give them a cookie. Again, a lot of dead shields.
Waiting on your signal, gang.
Signal the driver again, let's keep on moving.
Okay, I'm on it.
You see, I'm one-shotting shields with this gun. And with the judge I kill the squishy guys, which have no armor. Stop missing. Okay, he got the shield, that's good.
I'll find who fucking did it.
How is he still alive? Die already! Yeah, shank him. Another shield here.
What the hell? A little help?
Die! Alright, then we have another guy. He mealeed me, but I dodged it.
Gotcha. Move it.
Well, let's see if we are lucky and get a dozer from out here.
Don't let the cops focus on the truck.
Come on. Spawn dozer. Blue guys. High damage. And I heard a taser. Maybe he comes around.
Couldn't get a proper brew at that place. Old green tea and Earl Grey bollocks. Where's the gold?
Nobody. Where's Houston?
Come with me. Hey, change. Follow me.
Let's change. Change. Give me some change. Oh, taser. Dead taser. And there's the taser.
Forward.
No,
What do we do?
Wolfie. Ah, there he is. The orange guy.
Put your fucking hands up.
You see, I'm shot from different angles and I don't get hit. This is amazing about this skill. You have so much dodge. You dodge almost everything on Overkill. Be just a walking tank, basically. The only thing that's your weakness are snipers. And if they are killed by your teammates, you're basically invulnerable. Maybe I should tell them that there's a sniper. Kill the sniper! Because I can't kill him, I can't reach him with my weapons. Signal the driver again. Oh, there. Kind of fiddly to signal the driver. One dead taser, one dead cop. And shields. One dead shield. And there's a dozer! See, 3 shots and the dozer is dead and the face sheet wasn't gone.
Feels good to be outside. Yeah, the birds, the bullets and explosions and all
Shank
that.
the fucking bastard.
Shield eliminated.
Ah, miss.
Drivers waiting on
The
your
thing
signal,
is with the
gang.
Raven shotgun, how I set it up, it has 0 accuracy, so if you don't aim down sights, you're probably missing. Or there's a chance that you miss. Fucking
Here we
taser.
go.
And 2 dead cops, and another dead cop.
About the truck.
I'm just rocking. This build is so overpowered, it needs to be nerfed. I feel like I'm cheating. Really feel like, but I have no cheats on, it's just this build. This amazing build. Another taser, another dead taser, another dead cop. Can't move forward. Let's take the ticket. Some
First aid kit here. I've got a first aid kit here.
Hurry and open the gate!
First aid kit here.
And I'm taking the ticket.
Collect the ticket. Open the gate.
Hey, they're taking my cookies. Take a cookie. Now, this was the Heat Street part. Now we have a little bit more time. And we have to find the control room. So we are going to pick lock. It is very important that when you pick lock the whole thing, that you stick together as a team. Because when the assault comes, you're getting shot from everywhere. Let's see. Oh fuck! I break. I'm not using Hoxton at the moment, and I was used to just do not hold F to continue. Pick locking. Because Hoxton does that automatically for you. And a dumpster, so no hit. Kill the taser, and now we should stick together. Stick together, lads.
Chains, come with me. Shit for brains.
Hey, shit for brains.
Someone remind me to send some ciggies back to the
Kill that guy. And there's the shield. Dead shield. Oh fuck, cloaker. Dead cloaker. Cloakers are very, very dangerous to you, but they're always dangerous to you. But in this skill, in this build, you have to take care a little bit more, be more careful when you fight cloakers. Or when you see a cloaker, that you kill him fast. Don't get hit by him, because he downs you. And I should met up. One cookie for me. Alright. He's picking his lock. So cover him. Smart thing to do. I cover him while he picks lock. I cover you. Don't hit me. Don't spank me.
Hands in the air.
Shank him. Haha. Dead cop. Shank him. Ouch. That hurt. That hurt. And we have the dozer. And dead dozer. So amazing. 3 shots, face shield off, and then switch to your sidearm and kill him. Well, now we have to wait 30 seconds, then we can lower the bullets. Also, a good thing about this build is you don't suffer from not having enough ammunition. Even if you are only using special ammo. Let's taunt Hoxton with the ball.
Now just press the button and drop those ballers.
I got a medic bag over here.
Well, let's lower the bullets.
It's a shield. Hey, dickhead. Follow me now. Aspirin. On me now. Foot face. Follow me.
And that's one dead taser. Should have tased me from behind. Hey, another dozer. Another dead shield. Shank the taser.
I thought I could count on you, wanker.
Hey General! If General McBatter sees this, maybe I should link it to him. First day at least. Try out this build, please. Try it out. Just do it. Let's remove the armor plating and have more fun. And then we use the ticket, and that's the escape. That's the whole mission.
That's a robbery.
We did it. That was the first day. I hope you enjoyed it, and we see us on the second day. Till then, I'm Lantanek.